Hello and welcome to Hackney in London, where we're showing off Onrush to the world. As you can see behind me, we have members of media from all over the globe playing Onrush for the very first time. Mike.
Yes.
You've got hands-on with Onrush.
Yes, finally.
How was it?
Yeah, it was really good fun actually. Yeah, I think the sort of stampede concept, so the idea of it just throwing you straight back into the pack when you crash or sort of fall behind, really changes how it plays as a racing game. It's unlike any racing game I've played before. Most trailers are just a bunch of sort of a highlight reel of chaos and stuff, but what you don't kind of realise until you play the game is that that's going on all the time. You know, there are takedowns happening every 2 seconds, and you've got those kind of fodder vehicles in there, which are you're just sort of racking up those points. It's a bit like if you play Titanfall's attrition mode, where there are sort of troops on the battlefield that are there just to build up your points, basically, or in this case, your boost. So yeah, you're constantly taking people out, and again, you've got to really kind of change the way you approach a racing game, because you've got to be constantly looking for those opportunities to get air or to take someone out.
Alex, how do you think it's been going?
Well, as any artist showing off their work, it's always a big nerve-wracking moment, but so far, having wandered around and watching people play, it's awesome.
So working with NE40 in particular, working on the liveries.
The help we've had from NE40 and the artists they've collected together and the graphics that they produce for the game just gives us such a unique look and feel to add to all the brilliance that we usually add to our games.
I think one of the biggest things that I noticed the first time I played Onrush was, that realistic setting coupled with pixel art. We've got the pixel art tombstones and we've got sort of the track markers as well. Yeah. What was the decision behind that?
Well, it was part of the evolution of the actual concept of Onrush itself. So, these are real-world racers racing around, but how do you put infrastructure in such open, vast spaces? And the idea was to sort of almost do an AR layer, so there's almost gamification in real world. So as you're playing along, you get that contrast of the real world mixed with all the pixel art, which is retro arcadey at the same time as being brought up to date within Onrush itself.
Big day.
Yeah, massive. Like, first time we've let people get hands-on with a game that we've been making for 2 years. Awesome.
I'm not sure if we got it on camera, but Jamie's gameplay demo this morning was one of the most perfect runs through Onrush I've ever seen.
Can we do 2 edits? Like one where we didn't get it on camera, I'm like, yeah, it's absolutely unreal, perfect, best you're ever going to see of Onrush. Yeah. And if it is on camera, I might be lying a little bit.
But no, it was brilliant, and the crowd reacted really well to it as well. How's everyone been with the game so far?
Absolutely buzzing. So we've got 6v6 multiplayer set up, and people have all got the headphones on and they're super getting into it. It's awesome to see. And then we've got a bunch of single player setups as well, so that people can learn the game, take on the AI, explore what's on offer and everything else. Only spoken to a couple of people so far, but it's putting a smile on everybody's faces, and we're getting really good feedback from it. Yeah,
it's been good. I mean, from the multiplayer in particular, we've got like a little tournament going, sort of like regions versus regions. Been a lot of shouting, a lot of tactics, a lot of team play. It has been really entertaining.
It's awesome to see people get that you can play as a team in this game as well. It's not just that adrenaline rush and taking on the track and taking on the pack by yourself. Like, you've got this support.
In a way, I kind of like the idea of just totally throwing out the racing rulebook. We've got loads of racing sims, which I absolutely adore playing. But it's nice for an arcade racer to go, all right, well, we don't need to be tied down to the rules of motorsport, and we don't need to have laps, and we don't need to have a checkered flag. We can just go, these are the rules of our world that we've created, and it's something new to adapt to. And it does feel, like I say, sort of unlike any racing game I've played.
Yeah.